Alright, hello everyone, this is A Production Live, the one and only pony in all of YouTube, not the one, but just one of them. So, I'm doing this right now, as we speak. We're going to be doing contracts. And I'm a little bit closer to my mic this time because even though I don't like being so close to my mic, I have to be a certain way. I've had the pop filter on right now, so you'll be able to hear me. So how's everyone's doing? Yo, hello, Light and Nash. And right now, I did not, for some reason, I don't know if it's me, but anytime that I start doing stream or record videos, sometimes my streams don't get recognized at first. Let's be sure here. We're going to go to laughter, and we're going to do this real quick. I do sound a little bit more hyperactive, but you want to say that? Laughter. So everything's alphabetical from A to Z, or A to T. We're going to go in laughter, and we're going to see if we can get this contract fixed out. But let me check how everyone's doing. You shouldn't be able to hear anything in the background since I turned up the compression. I turned everything on basic. So, as of right now, the reason why I haven't done anything all day was because I was asleep for 12.5 hours. If not more. So, I'm a lot more energized than I am yesterday. I'm going to see how long I can go until I feel like I'm done. Because when I'm done with these contracts, I get rewards. And I've already gotten some rewards already. So let me show you. Not that. I got a new medic. That's new. And I also got some stuff in here. They're right here. Got 2 of those. I got almost every... I sold some of my stuff already, but the reason why I haven't sold everything was because TF2 is kind of unfair about selling my stuff. So, to me, I only have so much. So, anytime I get new things or have new things, it's not always going to work. Because TF2 is kind of a butt about things. So, I got some of this stuff through constantly doing... Like, I understand I don't like spending money, but a lot of the stuff I have, I did spend money. I can tell you that some of the stuff was spent on. Most of my strange stuff was bought through using scrap. So, my most expensive thing in my inventory that I had before selling it was I think it was an Alienware or something, not alien, but an alien graded black box for a soldier. So, out of all my weapons that I am missing out of my collection of Stranges is the Strange Rocket Jumper and the Strange Original. 2 of the most hardest things to even find on getting a good price for. Then for all my other stuff, the only other Stranges I do not have are a Strange Rainbow Blower and a Strange Nostrum Nomenaplayer, I think. That's the only 2 Stranges I don't have in my collection. And for Scout, I got most of all his weapons are Stranges. I don't have a whole lot of Stranges. Like, I myself do collect a lot of strange weapons a lot of times. Because I don't like the idea of having normal weapons. Because Stranges have more value than your scrap weapons. And I started scrap banking 3 years ago. Back when TF2 was really run by bots. And I also started trading in late 2022, so it took me a whole year to start gathering money to do that. then I stopped doing it because I don't want to do any more of this gambling stuff. I only had a few successes, and I don't believe in gambling. So TF2 for me, I like getting what I want out of something, so I know I'm getting stuff and not having to rely on luck. And luck is not my thing in TF2. TF2 shouldn't be about luck. It should be about knowing what you're getting out of it, and not, you know, it is for fun. It is for fun, but I don't like it that people have this mentality that gambling is a great thing in life. And I see people who are gamblers, right? I know friends of mine, well, next door basically. He gambles all of his money. He's the same thing as me, but he likes to gamble everything he has. And he does it on drugs. Like even though it's his decision to make, it's so terrible, it's sad. He drinks, he smokes, he does marijuana, he does all the stuff that a stereotypical drug addict would do. And he tried to buy another gun also, so pretty much I don't really have the best relationship with him at the moment as a friend. And I don't like people that are like that. I really hate people that are like that, because emotionally I don't like to be pulled into stuff. And people that are like that are kind of difficult to deal with. And what is going on with my chat box? It's not working right now. Okay, let me. No, I'm not gonna die from someone. I want to. Oh, come on. I'm still playing Laughter, and I joined in.
I have returned from the grave to give the living haircuts.
You know, the one funny part about playing TF2 that I have learned is that sometimes, even if you're playing a game, there's always going to be a high chance, if not a 50-50 chance, that you might join into a losing match, because people already completed the match beforehand. And what I can tell you right now about what I've been doing besides TF2, I've been trying to get back into VR, and I also had to verify all my files on that, and I did not find any corruptions. What I have found is that TF2 sometimes crashes, and it doesn't crash to me all the time, but VR chat does more than anything. I haven't played Fallout in a while. I haven't streamed it in such a long time, in almost 4 years, 3 years at least. And I took it down because it's old and it was not something I'm up for. I really want to get back into, you know, creating content. But the thing is, I don't want to go through the process of taking other people's ideas and put my spin on it. I have a fundamental thing of a big no. My big no is I do not take anyone's ideas and put my spin on it. I have a strict rule that I go by, is that I don't take people's ideas in anything. unless there's a reason for it. Like memes, I'm okay that people are okay with that, but I am not okay with that because I don't want to be unoriginal, because I'm gonna tell you this right now. As someone who's been creating content for almost a long time, for themselves and for other people, I really want to create content for people, but the problem is that my laziness and also my autism gets in the way. So anytime that I'm trying to do something, my ADHD and autism disallows me to make anything that I want for a certain amount of time. And I have stopped myself from doing that because I don't want to make content that is repetitive. I don't want to make content that is just solely based on just people's entertainment. And as someone who loves both TF2, My Little Pony, Gary's Mod, every Valve game that I play, and sometimes Bethesda, it's because I'm very loyal to those kind of games, because I'm not interested in playing games like Call of Duty, because Call of Duty for me at this point is kind of meh. Like, I played it for a long time. I played Left 4 Dead, but the thing is, Left 4 Dead is so broken at the moment. I don't know what I did wrong with it, because it updated a long time ago. And what happened was that when I updated it, it decided to basically crash so hard that I can't even play it. Like, it freezes on the moment. There's 2 corrupted files, I think, that are in the game. It found the 2 corrupted files, and I looked on Fallout 4, my game that I love a lot, and a good entry into the game versus everything else, because that's just from my opinion, from experience. I think I've replayed Fallout 4 about 12 times in total, or 9 times in total, of full 100%. And I can tell you it's roughly around 3,100 hours, or 3,600 from my old account. Like, my very old account that I had for Fallout 4 is no, like, I had it on my computer a long time ago. Just like Gary's Mod, and Gary's Mod to me is, at this point in time, it's not dead. It's just in this very difficult time of finding the right people to start animating, and not everyone has the skills to do animating. And SFM for me is like the same amount of hours as TF2, so I've spent 2,000 hours more on TF2 than I do on SFM. Most of my SFM animations do not have safe for work things. I'm going to keep it at best. It is not safe for work. It shows a lot of that stuff that people get mad about on YouTube, which is genitalias, nudes, boobs, you name it. I've done that a lot on SFM because I don't care about safe for work content. I like having content that makes me feel good in a way, not content that people want me to have. Like, if I make content for just people and not for myself, like, entertainment's different than just, you know, do this, do that, do this, do that, do it because everyone's doing, just like how Mr. Beast has got in trouble for repetitive content. Like, for me, I don't care for Mr. Beast, Jimmy Donaldson. I don't look at him as a content creation. He's the same age as me. I know this because I looked at him. All the stuff with KSI and, you know, Logan Paul, like, come on, or Jake Paul or something like that. Give me a break, because these three people are just not the best people in the world. And last I checked, they're pretty stupid. Like, stupid people get what they want, and, you know, not everyone's stupid. I'm just gonna say that too, but some people need to learn a lesson or two about stealing ideas and also scamming your audience. I'm not here for that kind of personality where I want to show that really, like, fake emotions that most of these people have, because these people are total sociopaths that just laugh. Like, a long time ago, Mr. Beast was a nobody. And I'm going to tell you something about him that I kind of noticed in his first couple of years on YouTube, from like in his early years. Jimmy Donaldson started from nothing. Like, he basically took a big risk. He spent, I think, a couple $100 in his first couple of videos. I think during that, give $10,000 to a homeless person or a couple $100 to homeless. That was like really early, really his early years, and I do remember those. But I don't like them because it is so disgusting that people think money is going to change something. Doing something nice for someone does not clinically mean you're going to make them happy. Let me tell you something. Anytime that you see a homeless person, like not all of them, I'm not saying all of them, but the ones I see in Arkansas tend to be very suspicious. Because I'm paranoid about people in general. I'm paranoid about people like that. And I don't like being around people like them. They're just doing their own thing. And what I'm trying to get at is that homeless people are going to do drugs. And some of these people are evicted. Some of these people are from the COVID pandemic. Some of these people have been here for a while up here in Arkansas because they have nowhere else to go. They have no money. They have, like, if you have a phone, because back when I was growing up, if you were downright poor, you had nothing. Like, as a person who's now in an upper middle class kind of situation, because I do have a computer that cost a little bit, about $1,000 almost. I got it on sale about 5 years ago. But what does this go with? Is that a lot of these young people, from my standpoint, even though it is your own money, right? It is your own money to pay for things. But you shouldn't be spending it on stuff that doesn't give you money back. Because, like TF2, you can get money back if you are very lucky. I don't believe in luck. I think luck is a perceived thing than a good thing to have in life. I think luck is just a fundamental ideal thing. That's the reason why people gamble, because they think they're lucky, which luck does not mean anything. That's the reason why when I play TF2, I don't believe in luck. I believe in just playing the game as is. There are funny points in the game where I do want to do it, but I don't like it because some people don't know how this game is how it's worked. It is two teams trying to fight over crap. It is not like the fun part of it is basically buying things and gambling. And the thing about it is, like, there's a lot of people that are scummy. And where does this go about Jimmy Dawson? Because he's also pretty scummy for what he's done. He has scammed people. He has done a lot of bad stuff. Because who here has seen Legal Eagle or something like that, or that YouTube channel, or any legal channel in general? So, from my understanding, from all those people, I'm just saying as this reason why I have these small long pauses, because I'm doing two things at once. The pauses I do give are to give you a little bit of time. So, Legal Eagle said that some of the stuff that he's done was technically illegal lotteries, because you're supposed to get something in return. And if you get something in return, you get something back. Because when you know that you're going to get something, because his old partners that were at that time, some of them are still there. And just like Avery Crest Tyson, they were one of the early people that were with them for the longest time, because they were their friend at one point. They knew exactly what they were doing, and they should have done better. I am not so happy about people getting away with stuff like this, because you get a pass. I'm going to tell you this too. Your ego, like what Mr. Beast has, these kids are ages 11 all the way up to 15 possibly 8-year-olds, 5-year-olds, because I can tell you right now, the reason why I don't talk about stuff, about how I feel about stuff, is because I think I'm going to repeat the same thing like a parent. Because people know this. People know that I sometimes feel like I am a broken record, because when I am trying to explain things, I have to figure out how I'm supposed to have fun in life without having to repeat things from people, because a lot of non-autistic people, non-divergent people, are very not so keen about talking about other stuff that is not important. Like, money to me, even though I do want to have some form of income, but YouTube is not viable by any chance unless I delete a ton of videos, if not reconstruct everything. I do not like reconstructing my YouTube channel because after the past 5 years, ever since I started uploading videos from HarmonyCon and other events I've been to, the reason why I haven't wanted to upload them, because I knew if I upload them, there'll be some kind of issue with some people. Like, I know I shouldn't care, but I'm gonna tell you this, I do care. So if people don't like the video and people don't like, I'm gonna tell you this right now, I just private it because there's no reason for me to just upload something people don't care. And I don't like the idea of wasting my time with making more content. I don't like the idea of branding. I don't like any of that crap that people throw at me, because it's nonsense. Like, I talked to people that were like Jimmy. His brand is the Beast. He calls himself Mr. Beast. It used to be an old name he went by a long time ago, way before he started his channel, is one that he has now. His channel goes all the way back in 2000 and I think 2019, I think. And this is right before that really crappy 2018 reel. And I'm gonna be honest, I really did not like YouTube in 2018 because of the second apocalypse of 2018 and 2017. When YouTube was reconstructing all the stuff that they had with YouTube, it is terrible. The algorithms are just outright not working for me. The algorithms are just purely just nonsense. Like, for me, I believe when you make a video, you're gonna have a certain audience you're gonna retain. For me, my audience are older adults, and I'm about to be turning 25, and I do not cater to kids. I do not cater to anybody under the age of 18, if not more, because I'm not there for kids. Animation is not for kids, and I'm going to tell you this right now, YouTube is very broken. What Jimmy Dawson has done is unforgivable. For the stuff that other people have done, unforgivable too. I'm not going to name names because I just don't like the idea of explaining how I feel about it. All the crap that people were talking about Kiwi Farms also, for instance, too. I'm not related to them, I'm just saying so. That one person that started crap and decided to think, well, here's the thing. There are some stuff from Kiwi Farms are outright outrageous, because I do read those. I read a lot of stuff from different websites, and I kind of verify them based on my perspective and not based on opinion, even though it is based on my clinical diagnosis opinions and also some statements. Just like people in My Little Pony fandom that I've been a part of for the longest time, there were a lot of people that are bad people. This mentality about TFT people being bad, now I have met people who do not talk. There are a lot of people in TF2 that do not always talk because, you know, socially anxious people. I myself am socially anxious, but going back to the fact about Jimmy Dawson and other people, they think they're using their platform as some kind of contagious thing for income. He's making millions, if not almost to $500 million every single year. Where does all that money go towards? Oh wait, that's because they got to pay a lot of taxes, if not pay some form of money to a state. Because if he doesn't pay for his business taxes, he can get in trouble. Still, he does. Like, he does, like, you know, I'm gonna tell you this. Jimmy Dawson's own mom, his own mother that birthed him, is his own legal attorney for his business and stuff. I'm like, you shouldn't, this is a little business thing that I will say right now, as someone who's, like, been around people and, you know, church, all that kind of stuff, and I talk to people that are business people, and people that are psychiatrists and stuff. This is a rule that a lot of people say you shouldn't have family at all in your company. If people that you know personally are in your company, you shouldn't know them. You shouldn't get, because that also, there has been reasons why people do that, is because bad things happen. There will be bad things that will happen to those individuals online and people that have to defend them. Just like Jimmy Johnson's own parents do have something, but the only person that's active in his per se YouTube channel was just his mom. Because I tried asking, like, I asked Google a lot of questions. Like, I asked AI a lot of questions. I asked too many questions is what it is. And a lot of people get kind of upset that I don't, you know, just stop and pause like normal people do and just think about other crap that is not. Like, some people ask me personal questions and I don't ever care about remembering them because they're not really that important. When I tell people about TF2, I love it as a game. I do love winning. I love it so much. But I don't like losing. Now for Jimmy Donaldson, he wins every time. And this is the thing that I notice with a lot of YouTubers that think that winning an audience is, you know, respect. Because these kids are stupid. They don't have development brains until they're about 25, if not younger. And for me, I've been developing my brain for the longest time, if not shorter than most people. Autistic people, non-divergent people, do have a different brain structure than those of normal, average people that are going to just do like everyone else does. And I think a lot of people are just not that interesting. Like, I have some people who are non-bronies who do make content and talk about it, like Turkey Tom, for instance. And also, I listen to people that are from different backgrounds. And for me, let's say, besides Jimmy Donaldson, the entire thing is kind of a weird mixed bag of people. And also, I have not touched on the fact, too, that Jimmy hired people that are not so good people. Because, you know what I mean by sex offenders and stuff, sex registered people. They shouldn't be a part of a channel like that. That is a business practice you should never do. Some people do that because they want to have some kind of control over their audience. Because they think controlling their audience is the best part about your YouTube channel, controlling the narrative. I don't like the idea of controlling narrative. And since the narrative always changes for a lot of people. For My Little Pony fans, I listen to almost every side I can continuously hear. But there's sometimes I think I'm gone insane if I listen to everyone all at once, because like, I want to form my own opinions, right? I want to form my own opinions because I have the right to. The idea about adults not having their own opinion is kind of disgusting. Because if you don't have your own opinion and you're just parroting someone and just paraphrasing from someone and not having the right idea, like you might say, oh, I'm a yes man. I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to say this straight up to my audience. I am still a yes man in some capacity. Because I have a tendency not to say no. My parents knows this. My mom knows it very well that I do not always say no to things. Because I struggle with the fact of saying no to a lot of things. Because the thing is, people like Jimmy Donaldson, all these other well-known people, I'm going to be honest, I think these big YouTubers have really struck down them and tell them off that they're exploiting kids. They are definitely exploiting kids. Because Mr. Beast is I'm going to be honest, I don't care about him. I do not care about what he is or what he says. He is just a nobody to me. But even though everyone wants to treat him like Jesus or something like that. What kind of disgusting, perverted person are you if you're going to say that? And I mean perverted as in like disgustingly stalking them, thinking you're the best of everything. And I have some people in my lifetime who say they're better than me too. And we're all human. We all make mistakes. But I struggle with the idea of concepting the idea of making mistakes very well. Same thing for Ness, yes ma'am. And I have heard so many people on TikTok explain to me about a lot of crap that I do not want to hear, and I wish I can reset that. But if I reset my entire algorithm, it's going to mess it up. This is another thing about YouTube for me. If they were to delete anything off of YouTube, I would definitely say the most 100% thing I would want to get rid of are bots, people that are bad influence, and people that have done a lot of bad things. That means a lot of people. This goes to Jake Paul, Logan Paul. I will just straight up, in a middle finger, give them no hesitation to get rid of them. They are so bad that I am disgusted. Because the only 3 people I want on this platform is PewDiePie, Decepticeye, and Markiplier. Nobody else. Nobody else that is a good influence, because they do pretty good. Dan TNT, also Minecraft. There's a lot of good YouTube Minecraft people, but a bunch of bad people that I don't want to talk about because it's just so disgusting and traumatizing. For My Little Pony fans and furry fans, I think the one most wrongful termination to any YouTube channel that I think I have seen yet has to be Odin Wolf. Out of nowhere in 2022, he got completely removed. Not a single word, not a single thing said, and not a single thing ever talked about. And when I saw this, I was like, what did you do, Odin? Like, I enjoyed Majira, Odin, and Fluke. Whiskey's another personality type. And I love them as their own thing, but they're still human. They're not just people in costumes, right? They're not just people that are disgusting, perverted freaks that some people might call them. Even normal people that are influencers. But not really influencers, but lolcows. Lolcows, for instance. Like Chris Chan, Wings of Redemption. There's so many people. Cyrax, you name it. Chris Chan, the most notable one is Chris Chan. Like, I have listened to him so much. I'm going to have my own opinions about that and my own perspective of how I feel about him. I think when he was growing up, he was pretty misled. I think one thing that really gets me about him is that his parents never tried at all. The only person that did try but failed is Bob. And I feel so bad for him. And I shouldn't feel bad for anybody like that. But people like that should be not taking care of a kid when they're in their late 40s. And I think anybody at that stage should never, at that point in time, they should have gave up Chris Chan for adoption and a better family. And that's just my better thing, because the abusive stuff that both of them had, they have, I just think, from what a lot of people have said about him and some misinformation about some stuff, and some outrageous claims that people have made, you should never make outrageous claims just because you say so. Like, I don't overreact about it. Like, I'm being very neutral. I'm not, raising my voice at people. I'm not yelling at people. I'm not gonna, mislead people just because they didn't feel like I made their stay feel like I respect them. Like, I respect you as long as you know that I will not have the same views. I will only respect you when you give me my own boundaries. And another thing, too, about a lot of these people that are chronically ill online, and I'm going to tell you right now. Go and do something. Go touch grass. My friend, Queen Derpy, or Derpy Hoops, a different person, same person, said go touch grass to one person. And me and him have both talked about it. And we both kind of agree that some of these people just seem kind of pointless to be going after without having a reason. It's kind of funny. Like, I'm gonna be honest. The person that was trying to talk with Roy, at one point in time. I'm gonna be honest here. You people would be laughing your butts off about retarded people are like this, because I'm gonna be honest. I'm saying that right now. I'm gonna say it again. Some of you people, and I'm saying not everyone, are retarded. I'm not retarded at all. I'm just your horse that tries to speak from the mouth. And I'm a unicorn, you know that. I try my best to explain to people what I feel about people. And when I'm in a situation where I have to explain to people on the fact of I can't stand people, I don't say anything out loud, because if I say something out loud, you're going to hate me. People are not going to like me, because if I do that, they're going to hate me more. Because I have some insensitive stuff that I've already said just now about how I feel about these people. Is that I don't like them because they have no point in existing on this planet Earth without having some accountability. There's accountability in this. Accountability is something that a lot of people do not recognize as some kind of reason to care. And how, so, some TF YouTubers that I've seen, people that are just bad people in general, just people that have a really strong opinion about some, because they're so paranoid about people being wrong. And as someone who has a stance on, I don't care what you say and I don't care what I say, thought mentality, like a black and white thinking. Black and white thinking is something that I do all the time. All for nothing. Because I still do it to people. I still do it to what a lot of people do. I tell myself I'm not always good about stuff. I tell myself these things because I can. Because I have a difficulty allowing imperfection to give me a reason to do something. But sometimes I don't want to do it because people make me sometimes a little angry at sometimes. And when I'm angry, I get very, very, very defensive, if not very impulsive, to the point where people will hate me because I will say some outrageous things, and I'm possibly going to be pretty violent if I'm angry. I was angry and violent, and I still have those fundamentalities, but they're never shown. If you look at my videos a long time ago, when I basically got so angry at people that I just snapped, technically just completely just snapped on a fly. I do not recommend looking at myself like that anymore. So if people think I have the same fundamentalities as being angry and always upset, you are sadly mistaken. And some people think I'm angry all the time and think I'm the one to blame everything. No, I'm not at all. I'm just in a very constant state of constipation thinking. Because I don't show that kind of emotional connection all the time. I show connection, I do. But some people need to learn that I have my limits. But sometimes I don't have a limit. Because why have a limit when you limit yourself, you're giving yourself no option. And the thing about me is that my emotions tend to go on, off, on, off, on, off. It's never consistent. I have it's a consistent on and off, it's inconsistent. Because I tell myself to never overreact over nothing. And I get frustrated if I try to overreact because people want some entertainment. And I don't want to do that because it's boring. Like, there's some pretty cool things that people have said and done to me. And has some colorful words. And I have no interest in doing that because it's kind of boring. Because emotions, to me, are kind of ultimately not my thing. What the heck is this Zero doing here? I'm sorry I haven't been paying attention to the game because I'm paying attention to talking to you guys. and not talk about anything else. And I think a lot of people just don't understand that I don't want to be this person. I don't want to be this character. I don't want to be this and that. I don't want to be anything. Like, people want me to have a structured channel where I appeal to people. I'm not here to appeal to people. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm just here to exist and do my own thing. I'm here to have my own fun. I'm not here for anything else. And a lot of people are saying, why do I feel that way? Because I can. Because furries, brodies, and music gives me this kind of thing where I do want people to feel something about me, but I don't want the idea of people being emotionally attached to me. Like, I show this very neutral stance with how I feel about things. Where being neutral is a very hard thing to do when I can't really choose my options in life. I can't really say anything else about it because I have no other things to say about it. Because when I'm being neutral, I'm in this neutrality where I cannot choose sides. And being neutral is a very, very hard thing to manage. It's like, I do show my emotions. Like, chaotic neutral is a very hard thing to do. I try to be good, I try not to be bad, but at the same time, neutrality has a difficult time explaining. It's like, if I look at Markiplier and Ethan, I think of them as the definition of neutral good. Like, they could say some pretty fun things, and like, I listen to them as a person who enjoys old content creators, and I still listen to them. It means a lot when people are like that. Like, there's a lot of people that I grew up with. I'm gonna tell you this too. Before, Cool Dude 3 used to be my favorite YouTube channel on YouTube for the longest time, for almost 9 years. Before they became a she, it was a he, and I'm just saying that. And their old self was completely different than their new self. And I knew something was kind of off about them for a long time. Like, they went through a lot of things. Correcting myself on neutrality. So, I myself see them as a very funny Gmod creator at one point in time. And I remember they had some outrageous things that they said. Like, they were really funny before they became trans. And they still are funny. And I don't know what made them to delete everything, because I still remember they deleted everything. And the reason why they got deleted was because of Meat Canyon. It was because they said some pretty outrageous things, business practice wise, that is just out there. Like, they took that with an L and just said stuff. And they also had a prop gun on one of their streams, which I still remember they did. And as of right now, from my understanding, they are still on Instagram and Twitter, I think. They're more active on Instagram than they are on Twitter. They go by Miss Breezy. But on Instagram, they sometimes change it to Miss Breezy something. I still remember when they were still pretty small. They had around 800,000, 900,000 subs by the time they ended their channel. It was nuclear. The reason they also deleted everything was because they had enough. They had enough of dealing with the people that looked up to them as somebody to deal with. Gmod creation has always been something that I enjoy people doing. But so many people think it's okay to get rid of your channel and delete everything and not say a single word about it. That's what Miss Breezy did. It was one day sometime in this past year or the year before that, 2 years exactly, I think, or a year ago. I think it's a year ago. I haven't paid attention to it because it was just kind of petty. Like, I think I do not like petty drama. Pettiness is not something that I go for. It's just not my thing. I think pettiness is kind of pointless, and I'm not petty at all. And I think the petty part is that when people think being petty is something to be laughed about, and being graceful about it and being prideful about it, because they also are Leo. So I knew they were. I think they were a Cancer or a Leo at one point in time. I'm not sure, but cool dude at one point in time did a lot of fun stuff. He was pretty original with his ideas. He had his buddy with him, his ex-partner, for a long time. They had multiple ex-partners. I think they technically only had about 2 or 3 in their lifetime, but Cyrax was one of them. That was one of the most notable people, Robin. I enjoyed him in a very positive light. He was a voice actor for a long time for fan voice and stuff, and he went for Emperor Pymations before they switched over to doing furry things and doing their own thing in 2018, I think. I think Cool Dude's YouTube stuff has been completely scrapped. Like, there was no warning. I don't know if there's anybody on YouTube that has archives of all of the videos, but I have seen bits and pieces of their videos have been used. But I'm gonna definitely say that Cool Dude really impacted me and a few other people. Like, importantly enough, they impacted a lot of people's lives. Like, I don't like the idea of impacting someone's lives, even though I do something to someone to make them feel great. Villains must trick or treat. There's only 8 billion people. How can they trick or treat? And I'm right now trying to see how I'm going for. And the reason why I don't want to talk about a lot of stuff, like, personally, I am doing pretty good. I am mentally, emotionally, and fit for right now. So if anyone's having a problem watching this right now, I'm sorry. It is on my end, and I have no control of it. I only have control of the stream once it begins and ends. So I have it on ultra low latency because I don't want to do any normal stuff in TF2. Is kind of like lame for me. Like, I just simply do not like using the bludgeon snare. I don't like using the sword shot all the time, but I have to because I don't like how long. Gesundheit. But I do love using the flare gun. The flare gun is something that I love using. But the reason why I'm moving on because I get bored of talking about Mr. Beast. The only thing I can say about it is just that it's just a petty thing that he's doing, and he's having a lot of bad business practices because he's not a business person. He's just his own thing, and whoever's taking control of his YouTube channel, it's on him. Like, I don't like talking about myself all the time. Just because. I think one of my friends are online. Let me see here. What on earth are you guys up to?
Just chilling.
Okay, I'm just right now just doing my own thing on TF2, and I'm right now kind of stream at the moment, so I just simply wanted to join on. I haven't done a whole lot of TF2 stuff right now, so since I have a lot more free time, I can do that right now. You know what I can do, and I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm going to see if I can get TF2 to allow. I think I'm gonna try to see if Discord's gonna allow me to do this, because you know how it is with OBS and having too many things open at once. So, anyone here affected by the not affected, but you guys heard about Hurricane Milton and stuff? Question mark.
I don't even know what that is.
Hurricane Milton, the hurricane that's passed.
Oh, Hurricane Milton. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, I'm just asking because I want to start. Because anytime that I'm doing something that relates to, you know, gaming and stuff, I always say to people, I want to be a little bit more, just a little bit, just conversation-wise, because you know how people get bored about stuff.
Yeah.
So, I know Phoenix in here, I know that Zake has known, so what have you guys been up to for the past couple months or something like that?
Alert. The control point has been captured.
Past couple of days, has been out for my friends.
That's fun.
I got tired of it.
That's kind of fun. I'm the only people that have ever met in real life from my, not channel wise, but I met some people from ArmyCon in Dallas that were I met that were, to me in a personal way, yes, I did not say anything about things, but some people, a different Zachary, but Zachron is his name, Zachron. I met him for the first time in 2020, I think it was 2020 or 2022 when I met him at ArmyCon. Yes, it was 2020, during before the COVID pandemic really got worse. I still remember that to this day. It was just March 25th, 27th. On the day that happened, I was already getting ready for spring break, and by the, not spring break, but spring classes. Then about a month after, you know how that went. It just went all to hell.
Alert. The control point has been captured.
It destroyed conventions. It destroyed relationships. That's a very fun thing to think about too, because that happened.
It's destroyed the rest of my teenage years.
It destroyed everything.
I was in the 10th grade and then
So you're not out of high school right now, isn't it?
I'm done with high school. I've been done with high school since last year.
I've been done with high school since.
I'm probably going to regret this.
What is?
He's not even early in the dance song. A 9.
You know, as someone who loves playing TF2 during Halloween, there is 55 maps in TF2 now that I have to play. And I estimate if I were to complete them in one day, it would be about 12 hours. That's how long it would take me to get through all the maps.
I just started playing Forza Horizon. I never play card games. Ever.
No, I don't. I didn't say card games. I say TF2. TF2 is not a card game.
I know. No, I'm just saying that I just started playing this game for the first time
Uh huh.
ever. It's crazy.
Yep.
Hey. Unreadable garbage. Gotta love it.
Unreadable garbage. That's even more fun. What kind of unreadable garbage are we talking here?
Unreadable garbage. That's what it was.
That's funny. That is just like, it's just a card that says unreadable garbage. That's just so fun. Okay, now I can join Discord on my computer, and I'll be able to just not have to do it on speaker mode. Let's see here.
You have so many files apparently.
Okay, now I'm on. There we go.
4, 3.
By the way, I haven't seen you in a long time, ASB.
I'm just always basically lurking in the background because social anxiety and just not always talking to people because I'm doing other stuff.
Cannot hold them forever, they're strong, you know?
Yeah, but I delayed them for a good 15 seconds.
Can I never ask what you thought of the server?
I was in here for a long time.
What did you think of it?
I think it's decent.
I mean, I tried.
Like, I'm not disappointed in the server. Like, if I was disappointed, I would see a server that doesn't have anybody talking. That's what I know is disappointing.
That's kind of how Astral Haven it was.
Yeah, really. What about first impressions when you just joined? What you witnessed there?
Like, if I were to give my personal opinion about it, I would say not average, but decent.
Ooh, a car. Yes.
Like, if it's
So-
average, then you're good.
So I still have stuff I can improve on then.
Yeah. So, even though I don't like talking about any kind of thing that's, you know, petty drama, but now I guess you guys don't have any of that recently, haven't you?
I mean,
You know what I might buy? And that's a pretty security breach on my Xbox.
How's security breach for you?
How do I like it?
Like how you feel about the game?
I don't know.
Is it average?
It's average. I like the original games. The original FNAF games.
You mean 1 through 4?
Yeah.
I have them on the Xbox, but I really wish if they were to do something with the games, I would love for it to be like a just like an open world game and stuff, just like how some people do for horror games, like Resident Evil.
25 left to unlock everything.
What was that? Man, I'm just playing games with so many people on TF2. Like, I'm trying to play the game, but TF2 does not allow me. Like, oh, Jerry, crazy Steve. Oh God. You know what I'm talking about, right? From Drake and Josh.
I'm gonna play Geometry Dash.
I'll lose my mind on Geometry Dash if they ever do it. I have some people who play it. I just don't play it because, no.
I have 681 hours on this game.
How long do you even spend on it? Oh my God.
I used to spend a lot of my time on this game before my laptop broke.
Sounds like pain.
Nah.
Control point is being captured.
I just got used to it.
I can't believe the only game that I used to play the most was Fallout 4. It had about 2,100 hours on the computer. That was about 6 years worth of my time playing it, and I played it about 8 times at that point. So as of now, I played Fallout 4 12 times. Completed.
Click.
If I were to add up how many hours, technically I'll have over 4,000 hours because of Xbox not Xbox One, and my old computer.
I am gonna play. Oh no.
Your destiny. Okay, you should air blast me. Like, I'm not talking to you guys. I'm just talking to my. Give me a moment. Give me a moment.
Alright.
We have lost control point. Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Oh, right. Hitting notes isn't hitting them. I forgot.
We have secured the control point. Alert. Our control point is being captured.
2, 1. Geometry Dash.
The control point is mission ends in 30 seconds. Alert. The control point is being captured. Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overtime. We have lost control point. Mission ends in 30 seconds.
My sentry's just shooting everybody and we're still losing.
Mission ends in
Three.
10 seconds.
2, 1. Demon
Return
level.
to the control point.
Okay, I'm back. Had to
Team won.
attend something.
Barely.
Yeah, it took too long, man. Can we do
Sorry.
it faster next time?
Prepare to compete in 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2,
We got a pink.
Fuck off. I
AMG.
died to that stupid pot.
Here, bro.
Let's play a different level.
Hold on, why?
Oh man, it's playing Accu. Okay.
the control point has been captured.
Look at that.
You know, like, yeah.
The horseless, headless horseman.
We have lost the control point.
Why do I hear let's say yay?
I'm my other buddies in game are nobody's are talking. Oh man, this spy wanted my butt so badly, and he's using the kuna. You know what thing? The one thing I'm gonna have to deal with this winter also is dry skin. That's the one thing I hate about winter.
I need to play some multiplayer.
I've been playing TO2 every single day since October came around. I've been wanting to go back to animating on My Little Pony stuff, but I just don't want to deal with people that say they're better than me. Even though I tell myself all the time I'm better sometimes than people because I do everything in a filmmaker's perspective, not a generic animator.
Be right back.
Who the heck is yelling? Dynamite balloons. Man, that must be pretty explosive if they want to put dynamite on them.
In the 90s?
I just realized if everybody goes heavy, we're gonna have a nice game. Just saying.
Alert. Our control point.
Okay, I'm gonna move my desk because fuck's sake, I'm tired of sitting in this chair.
Yeah, there's one annoyance to the stupid sniper, so we take him down.
I'm gonna do something real quick, guys. I'm going to mute my stuff so I can hear what people are saying in the game while I'm at it.
Watch where you step, and you can't just be walking around without looking where you're stepping.
Yeah, I was hearing you.
Oh, okay.
You. doing tonight?
I mean, I'm very stressed, but I'm good. This is what I play for relaxing my time.
Me, I'm just trying to complete tasks so I can complete my contract here.
I'm having a hard time doing that as well.
Like, I got completed my contest, I just need to complete the bonuses.
Oh, just the bonuses? What does the bonus do?
It just adds a little bit of stuff, that's it. When you play a map. What are they doing on Red Team? They're trying to stack classes now?
The control point has been captured.
We need more firepower.
Killbind, please. What is he asking? He wants to killbind himself?
In 10 seconds.
Did it, boys?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Here, this one came straight from Saxton.
Okay. Our exercise and be the exorcist. Okay, now I'm back.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, welcome back.
Time for more contracts in TF2, like I always do. Brimstone.
Makes sense.
I'm just looking at how many hours just on TF2 alone. 5,800 hours.
Oh my god.
You know, I saw someone on TF2 that had over 100,000 kills, 300,000 kills on their weapon, and I looked at their profile. They had over 100,000 hours on that game alone. a little bit more than 10,000 hours. At that point, I don't think you'd be playing TF2 for that long either, because you completed the game entirely.
Prepare to compete in 30 seconds.
Compete in 30 seconds. Go all demo man. Demo man. Nah, I'm not going demo man. I'm going soldier. I'm the exorcist. I will exorcise you. You know, and if soldier ever did an exorcism of someone, that'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it? From
What if TF2 went hell diving?
Oh shit.
what?
I don't know. I'm playing this game.
60 seconds.
That would be interesting.
But like, soldier now can do exorcist.
What?
Soldier from TF2, Jane Doe or John Doe or something
Hey,
like that.
do you even know what Helldivers is?
No,
I totally don't. Oh my god.
I don't care.
Bruh.
Man. I don't even know what you're even on about.
I know what he's talking about.
Mission begins.
I could go to the game. You should try the game.
Nah, I'm not interested.
Why not?
Just because.
Mission begins in 10
Because I don't want to invest more time into other games when I invested a lot more in TF2 than anything else.
3.
But this game is worth it.
I don't like Helldivers, so I never really want to play it.
Why?
I would rather play Geometry Dash, a game that I have many hours in.
Bruh.
Just like what he said. I have a similar reason. Plus, I want to go back to making YouTube videos about that game.
So how many videos do you want to plan on doing it?
For Geometry Dash?
Yeah.
A lot. Cause I was getting really good at that game and then my laptop decided to shit itself. Which pissed me off.
I wonder if did it crap itself. Did it basically just kaput?
It just crapped itself.
Your laptop GPU is non-functional.
Yes. Exactly.
Your GTX 1650 doesn't work.
Exactly. And I will never be able to get a new laptop ever. Because I didn't buy my own laptop. My brother gave it to me for a birthday present. He was going to give me a Steam Deck, but I was like, I want to stream and shit. So I was like, give me a laptop instead.
Honestly, you should have went with a Steam Deck. You can still stream on it.
Barely.
What?
Not as well as I could.
Okay, maybe.
I would rather get a 20. I would rather get a 20 series laptop now than a fucking 1650 again.
Why not put the 40 series?
That's expensive.
It was a birthday
I'm
gift.
gonna waste money on a fucking 40 series. Sorry, I don't mean to say that, but
Bruh, I found another laptop that had a 4060 built into it for only $500.
wait, really?
A whole laptop. RTX 4060.
I'm not gonna
$500.
buy it. I'm not wasting $500 on a fucking laptop. I'm gonna be using it for other stuff.
But come on! I mean,
My parents are gonna kick me out if I. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to be that close to my mic.
At that price, though.
I could save my money, but I don't know if that laptop will be available at the time I want to buy it.
Well, you can buy other stuff in that time jump too. In that time.
Yeah, it's called food and water and paying my data bill and stuff and everything I need to do.
Your internet.
Yes. Cause I just got my data back for my phone. And I want my data. I didn't get rid of it. I didn't get rid of it because I couldn't pay for it. I lost it because I was trying to transfer phones. And it wouldn't go on that phone because it wasn't an actual SIM card. It was an electric SIM card. It was
eSIM?
It was digital. QR code. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Man, in TO2,
So-
in TO2, anytime that I kill someone in the multiplayer game and someone's trying to be a B, which is, you know, bitch, because they don't want to play the game.
Barely hear anything just then.
I wanna play Geometry Dash so bad on PC.
How much is it?
Way better.
Is it a free game or is it just one of those games you have to pay for it one time?
It's really cheap. Just search it up on Steam and you'll find how much it is easily. I don't remember how much it is on Steam. It was like 99 cents, no, $1.99 on iPhone. And I believe on PC it's probably like $1.99 or $2.99.
You know, I remember when Minecraft used to be free and you have to pay for it.
What do you, huh?
What?
When Minecraft used to be free back in the early days.
It wasn't free.
The one I had was.
Well, yeah, you probably frickin' did something to get it for free. I know that because I've done it before.
And now
I've done it before on.
I think
Sorry, you talk.
I was trying to say, I think when I got it for the iPhone, just the Pocket Edition, it was about $12 back then.
Really?
Back when I first got it in 2015-16, I think.
It was $12 on iPhone for fucking Minecraft Bedrock Edition on iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
That is an insane price for Bedrock Edition. It's now $7.99 or $6.99 now on iPhone.
Mm-hmm. Which is better.
So that, yeah, I know. That is insane.
You know what I wish that Nox didn't do? I wish he didn't give Minecraft to Microsoft.
I think we all think that was a bad idea.
Except apparently Zachy.
Really?
What?
Huh. I don't really care.
You know, Zachy enjoys all the new stuff that got added for no reason.
I don't really care what they add. I don't really care what they added. I would like to see what Notch would have done if he kept it.
Like, I guess he saw those dollar signs and decided, you know what, I want money, than trying to care about the game.
I don't really care what he did with the game. I was interested what he would have done to the game if he kept it. I don't care what Microsoft does to it at all.
I didn't realize I was on the server, and I restarted the proxy.
Wait, is it working?
Try
Wait, is that
connecting.
to the server?
Yes.
Let me end this game real fast on here.
Give me help, Dispenser. Dispenser, do your job. Hey, you know, it'd be kind of funny in TF2. What if there was a mod that had Spencer from Arcali, and he's just doing his randoblings and stuff as a dispenser. Dispenser Spencer. And he also is gonna sound like crazy Steve from it too. I got a shovel. I got me an oversized spoon that I'm going to spoon someone with.
Oh my god. Can you connect?
I joined on my computer.
Is it working?
I joined on my computer so I can join on like server. Yeah, it's working just fine.
Oh my god.
I joined it through my thing.
Oh my god.
And then bam, I'm in your server now. What do you mean I'm already connected to my server? Oh, I pressed on the wrong one.
You know what I've been doing for the past 7 years, ever since doing all that with Minecraft? I built me an entire convention center in real time, and it took me 7 years to complete it.
And you have full control of the server's console, right?
I'm still able to change my game mode, I think. Yeah, I'm still able to do everything in the game. Let me check on the website, though. History. Dashboard. Sure. I can see it, yeah, I can do everything. Let me see.
God.
Game mode. Creative.
Which game server are you talking about? Minecraft or something like that?
Yeah, mine. My server. My server's connected to his server now.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, so you can just use a command to join my server. You don't have to go through my IP or whatever. Yeah, I'm able to change my own game mode and stuff, even through the thing. Not in game.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Who want to play Minecraft, bro?
Like, I enjoy Minecraft as its own thing for me, but I use it for building stuff just because I love building.
I'll just play survival.
Alright, well that means you don't need your old server anymore.
I mean, if I get rid of it, I hope it doesn't do anything to it.
You don't need your old server anymore. It's running on the Boomhost server now.
Oh no. Let me delete it then. Cancel.
How long? I was gonna ask, how long have you had that server for exactly?
What I have?
Like how long you had it for when you built it?
Mine?
Yeah.
Not that long.
You are going only 2 gigs of RAM for $10 a month.
Oh jeez.
I essentially just turned that into 2 gigs of RAM for free.
Yeah.
By
Hey, do you want to play Minecraft?
oh, I was thinking of trying to do something else.
Like for me, I do want to start playing Minecraft, transfer all my stuff from my phone version to PC, but I was telling myself, I tried doing the official website for Minecraft instead of having going through loops and hoops to do it. Because back when I started playing Minecraft, like from 09 all the way up until 2013 at that point, you had one place to get it and everything was all in one. And you didn't have to go through loops and hoops of getting an account and stuff.
Actually, I'm gonna just use my server for modded. Since I don't have to do it anymore for vanilla. And Seth wants to go back to playing modded anyway.
Well, I guess that means you have a free server with 2 gigs. No, actually, if you were planning to do that, then you might as well just get Boomhost yourself.
Okay.
Yeah,
but I have
$10 is not worth it.
I'll do it some other time then. Not right now.
Give me a moment. Oh, let's see here.
Paper plus velocity.
Yeah, Minecraft is just something that a lot of people, everyone loves it, no matter what it is.
I don't really care. I've been playing it since I was a kid.
Yep, I was there in the very beginning, but one person in particular in high school and junior high got me really into it. I really got back into it after 2014, and after a decade, I've been there ever since. So I pretty much have been building huge, real-scale rooms, buildings, and hotels in Minecraft. So I pretty much everything is built in scale. And I have to put measurement sticks, if not little, you know, I put a label here, I put a label there, so I can know where everything's at. My biggest room I built in Minecraft was 60,665,000 square feet. And it's in size.
Damn.
And I can definitely tell you right now, the size it is, it can only fit up to 12,000 villagers if standing and stuff. But if you were seating down, it'd be only fit for about 8,500 at least. And it does have pillars in it, so it would be kind of hard to have a stage without having that. Oh my god, blue team on TF2, I don't know what the heck they're up to, but they are spawn camping my team to death.
Damn.
You know, I think there should be a penalization in TF2 if they were to ever update TF2 again. Penalize anyone for spawn camping. It would just straight up penalize them the moment they try to do it, which would be kind of funny. But it would be kind of a very strange balancing issue too, even though it's good, but also bad. That's just how casual TF2 is. It's bad because even though they added this in 2015-16, about 9 years, 10 years ago, almost. So pretty much TF2 has been in this weird area where anytime, not weird, but just in a very constant battle with balancing issues. Because balancing in TF2 is very consistent. It only balances based on who's on the top and who's on the bottom. If you're doing something, you might be on the top and you might be in the middle. But if you're doing a whole lot and you're just on the very bottom score, TF2 basically max everything out based on what you're doing. So if you're doing nothing, you're not going to have any points, but if you do have something, you'll get some points. The most common thing is damage points, which my damage points rack up anywhere from about 5,000 or 500. 500 is my lowest. 5,000 is typically what I do, but the highest I've gone is about 20,000 points. And I've gotten some pretty good memories from doing that. It takes a lot of, like, out of nowhere things. But I can definitely say that TF2 during Halloween is kind of just mad in general because you get spells, which technically that is very overpowered if you use them correctly. There's a lot of spells that are not useful. There's a lot of spells that no one likes because they don't have any meaning for them. But casual is okay when you have the right people in there. Holy crap, I just did a full-on not a 360, but I did a full massacre on someone. Oh man, that was fun. I got halfway done with my brimstone contract. So what I'm doing basically is going from top to bottom on my contract, so everything is going up and down, basically.
What do you mean I don't have my Game Pass paid? I paid for it already. What are you doing, you piece of shit thing? No way it's not paid. It literally said it on my goddamn banking app that it paid for my goddamn Game Pass. This is fucking... Why is it saying that? What is it fucking doing? Okay, good, I was about to say. Well, my Xbox is being buggy.
Next time, sir. The beast.
It's saying that my account needs attention because of my Game Pass, but I already paid for it.
That is weird. I try my best not to do Game Pass because
You have to have Game Pass Core to play online on Xbox, so I have to have it to even play Call of Duty online or any of my other games online for other people. It's stupid that you have to do that.
I just hate it in general.
Oh, I know. I'm just used to it because I've been doing it for years.
Have you noticed any price increases over those times too?
Obviously. It's 2024. Back then it was like $10 for, I think, 3 months maybe? I don't know.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Quite boring when there's not many people playing Minecraft right now.
I think what I'm gonna do is get off and go do something else while I'm at it.
Okay.